What's up, my fresh dudes and dudettes? This is Bobo the Vulture. I don't care whether you're taking a knee. This is Let's Play Tecmo Super Bowl. And this is the Buffalo Bills of 1993, back when this was not an issue, where people were, you know, all up in arms about what people did or did not do. Whatever. Let's move on. We're going to face the Houston Oilers, because this was when the Houstonians were Oilers. Let's get this game started before we get any more political. Oh, snap. We are the Houston Oilers. See, now we're wearing our blue unis, even though we were the name that was listed first. I don't understand how the game is listing teams, whether or not the first team listed is supposed to be the home team, or the first team listed is supposed to be the away team. Because, of course, it just says buff, and then there's like a little red bullet or something like that, and then it says who. It doesn't say buff at who or buff versus who, which is how these things usually go. Oh, snap. I forgot. This is peak Warren Moon times. Well, hopefully we won't have to have a NFL record-setting comeback in the second half here. We can just keep them nicely shut down from the early goings, but I don't know. Warren Moon, fine quarterback, also known as an excellent scrambler. So we got to keep a lookout. He might just burst out running at any moment. Or he might not. We go in for a sack. Add that to your total, Cornelius Bennett. Yeah, I really thought Phil Hansen was going to be one of the leaders in sack. I was sad when I found that out, and then it turned out that our guy who was leader in sack is not also one of the NFL leading scorers. Darn it! After we made them lose so many yards, they got it all back. Aw, no. I'm not out to hurt you guys. Sorry, you got to get a fresh guy in there, because you got to stay fresh. Thumbs up. All right, let's now watch. I'm going to go back to refer to this particular Caps Cribs video where they say got to stay fresh, and it's not going to be a slow motion thumbs up after all. It's going to be like a wink or an okay or just somebody mouthing the word nice or something like that, and it's just going to be all, my memories are going to be torn down. Wow, I just got flitted away. It's kind of funny how guys bounce comically off of guys when they... Oh! I missed my assignment. My assignment was, of course, to just, like, blow past all of their obstacles and immediately take out the quarterback. Oh, come on. I had hands on that man. Alright, Al Edwards is out here. He's going to... Maybe should have seen whether or not I could have gotten the touch back there. I think I had 1 foot on, 1 foot off. I don't know if they would have let me. Let's try and not take any chances with these early yards. Let's just let good old reliable Thurman guide us into a little bit more safer territory. That's pretty good. There. Now we've gotten ourselves a little bit of breathing room in case our ass gets sacked. Alright, Don Beebe, not covered. Come on! There we go. How long was that reception? That's one thing. It's unfortunate about scoring a touchdown on a pass or a run. You don't actually get to see the yardage of that play. Usually, you see where it says 82 BB, 96 Jones up there. That'll usually just like scroll away, and you'll get to see like 50-yard pass or whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll take the touchdown over the knowledge of how long that pass was. Still, would have been nice. Would have been nice. Oh, let's just have a giant just pile up, just sort of happen there and just sort of turn into a Google Hangout. Actually, it wasn't a Google Hangout because everybody was actually right there next to each other. Oh, he tricked us. Warm moon, so tricksy. Tricksy and false. It's alright. We got another down. It'll be okay. Oh, yeah. Give it to their actual running back, and they lose yards. Give it to Warren Moon to run. He gains almost a first down. Fourth and 4, they're going to punt it. I guess I can't blame them. Now see, again, like literally we had a guy that was like sort of nuzzling. Nuzzling, that's a football term, right? Pew pew. So yeah, we had a guy that was nuzzling either the placeholder or the kicker there. We weren't getting anything out of that play anyways. Guys recovered. A little late on this in Canada. What you have was the Lay's Chips commercial. Victor's talking to Mark Messier. Broken English says, always fresh. That's pretty cool. Darn. Clearly we need Thurman Thomas out here. That's what we need. Actually, speaking of the freshest of hockey times. Wait, I just get... Oh, well, never mind. Cancel. Let's get that extra yard. You can't stop me. This will be the time they do. They give me the commercial on Skype, so I'll get a kick out of it later. No, but speaking of hockey, this past weekend there was a big NHL fan event, and they brought the Stanley Cup, and it was out in a little tent just outside of the, I want to say Verizon Center, but it is now, I guess, Capital One Arena, newly this year, which is, of course, the closest the Caps have ever been to having the Stanley Cup in town. It's the closest we've ever had to bringing the Stanley Cup home. Oh, self-burns. Rates off, there's not a limit to how long you can stay in hut 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 mode. I'm pretty sure, I imagine at some point as a youth, I have just muted the television just before a hut, just before a hike, and like gone to have dinner or whatever. There is no limit huts. So if somebody has something really lengthy that they want to type out to me, I can try and read it between huts or and in between downs, just continuing to go hut. Just keep hunting, just keep hunting.
Blue 48! Blue 48! Hut! First down!
Wow, that was not a huge gain. I'm stunned and amazed.
Hey, 32! Hut!
I had to make a microphone adjustment there. Whoa, rocket arm. Slightly too hard. Step back from the mic to breathe. Yes, like you could. I mean, the actual game of football, there is a limit to the number of seconds that you are allowed to just sort of sit there. You can have a delay of game penalty. Forget exactly how long it is. It's like 35 seconds or something. Screw it. Just run, Jim. Get us the first down. But yeah, there's like a period of time that maybe it's only 30 seconds, whatever it is, before you have to, call a play, or before you actually have to hike the ball, have to line up, hike, or call a timeout. You can always call a timeout and get your shit together, as Bean likes to say. It's one of our favorite things to do. When we went to arena football games this past arena football season, she would like to yell, "Call timeout! Get your shit together!" Because there were many times where the Washington Valor did not have their shit together. It was still a fun experience to go out, and very much enjoyed our experience, although we will probably not be getting season tickets for next season because they were throwing away tickets like candy to people last season, so maybe we'll just sit back and wait for them to throw tickets like candy at people. Yep, there you go. Nice reception. You gotta give you that. That was a nice little crisscross applesauce play that those guys did there. I'm gonna start calling timeouts here because it is the end of the half coming up. It's past the 20-second warning. I joke, but considering the pace of the game of Tecmo Super Bowl, that kind of is the way that things go. I didn't manage to get a playoff before halftime. It's okay for us. That means we get to watch the football blimp. And the clowning is taking place. First, he's playing at the halftime show, and he falls in his ass. 90 passing yards, 67 rushing yards, a far more balanced game than we usually run. Which I guess just means that it is a game where we are doing much poorer on passing than we ordinarily do. Maybe something to bear in mind for the second half. I might just want to trust in Andre Reed a little more than I usually do. Or I might just want to give the ball right back to Houston. Well, at least nobody got hurt on the play. I guess there's that. I'm pretty sure all my receptions are done by Al Edwards, who is also my tight end. One of my receivers. Anyways, let's do what we can to stop Warren Moon and the forces of Houston. Warren Moon and the forces of Houston. Poof. Poof. That's what sacking sounds like. You go, poof. Just so that you know. Poof. Poof. Let's see if we can get another sack here. Poof. Nope. That was just a late hit. That was just a roughing the passer. Nope, at this rate, they are going to get their touchdown. Right now, their touch is up. They're going to get their touchdown. Poop!
Red 24. Put. 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 Put.
Poop! Poop! This is apparently going to be the new thing of this particular episode of Let's Play Tecmo Super Bowl. We're just running up to the quarterbacks and going, poop!
Round 52. Hut. 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 Hut.
Poop! Oh, come on, you can intercept that. Come on, Kelso. Nope. Alright. You know, it's okay. 4th down and 28 is enough damage to have done. Although I have noticed the CPU seems to be more accurate in kicks from this distance than up close, so let's not take this sleeping. Yep, field goal. There you go. Aldo Greco. Oh no, it's Davis. Right. Let's just give Thurman Thomas the ball.
Red 32. Put. Put. Put.
May not be as flashy or fast, but it'll get the job done. In handsome style.
Ready. Set. Put. Put. First down. Ready. Set. Put.
You know, having said that, now let's go ahead and see whether or not, with that many runs established in a row, whether or not they are now expecting that. And we have a moment to... nope, we don't. Don't have any time whatsoever to get a nice pass going. Everyone was covered. Well, maybe not everybody was, but I was looking at my guys that were heading out, and did not see a whole lot of air between them and any defensive players. Defensive players. Yeah. I'm an expert.
Blue 43. Blue 43. Hut. Hut. Red 24. Red 24. Put. Put.
If I were the quarterback, I would call Red 13 over and over and over. Red 13, Red 13. And sadly, we would never end up having a, you know, monster dog thing show up and join our team. Because that's the goal of every football team, right? Let's get some kind of monster dog thing. Yay! 100 yards. Congratulations, Thurman Thomas.
Red 24. Red 24. Put. Put.
I was not paying attention to what pass play I called. It might have been the Hail Mary. Yep, it was the Hail Mary. But let's pass it off to Davis, who did not go for a Hail Mary. Distance.
First down.
But still, 20 yards. Oh no, we've been held scoreless this half, and they have put points on the board.
Red 32. Put.
I shouldn't scoff, because this is the very same matchup that sparked the biggest comeback in NFL history. It was just the other way around. How many points was it? It was 30-some points that the Bills managed to recoup in the second half. It's pretty amazing. I was a little too heavy, probably. They'll probably call for a touchback on this one. Nope. You're going to run it. You fool. Game is mine. I mean, game is over. Your life is mine. I remember what Giant Apocalypse in Marvel Capcom games would say. Marvel Capcom games. I don't remember which of those. They had the Giant Apocalypse boss.
Round 52. Hut. Hut. Hut.
I don't remember because I mostly remember seeing that on people's Mugen. Remember when Mugen was a big thing and everybody was making their own fighting game characters and buying their own fighting game characters? I mean, I am not a mutant tin can. My powers are magical. When I say making their own characters, I mean just copying all the sprites of a character from another game. Or if they were really creative, taking a fighting game character that already exists and swapping out their palettes with their favorite anime character. I don't know why I'm being so bashing on people who liked Mugen. Yeah. I mean, was that it? Oh, darn, I've already lost what the sound effect was. Something like that. Oh, wow, they actually shut down Thurman Thomas there. That's not what I like to see. Didn't shut him down there, though. Hooray! Wait, Zerf, your favorite X-Man line from the 90s isn't covered in scorpions! What's that lady doing to my mind? Oh no! Covered in scorpions! Yeah, I feel like I remember watching the X-Men cartoon some of the time, but there's clearly a lot of the X-Men cartoon that I missed because I don't remember any classic moments like that. I do remember one time Juggernaut was just like out on a rampage. He was trying to get somewhere. I'm not really exactly sure what was going on in the plot, but basically he stole a car. Like it was like a taxi cab. He just like grabbed a taxi cab. Clearly he's a magical being. Yes. But Juggernaut, like he stole a taxi cab. Just grabbed the taxi cab out of, you know, just as it was speeding by. Threw the driver out, tore the roof off, got inside the taxi cab. Of course, he's as wide as the taxi cab, but somehow through the magic of, well, I guess Juggernaut, because he's magical, somehow the steering wheel moved its way to the center of the dashboard because he was driving it like it was some kind of freaking go-kart. Hazel girl, you a good kitty.
Blue 48! Blue 48! Hut! 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 Hut!
Hoop! I mean, poop! Poop! Alright, 4th down and 27 yards. I think we've got you. But, of course, they do have the... Fair play to them. At this point, they have to score, so they may as well try. Let's give Al Davis a chance to run. That didn't happen that much. Is this the reason why? Alright, Al Davis, you have -1 yards for this game. Yeah, I was kind of expecting it to be 3rd down. It's okay. We're fine. We will continue on. Pretty much going to be the Thurman Thomas show from here on out.
First down! Red 24.
It's all the power of Cyterac. He protects him from any harm and being embarrassed by a car not working for him. You see, I could read that chat, folks, while Jim Kelly just stands here and goes, hut, 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 hut. And everything's okay. Touchdown, Bills. The Bills make you wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Yeah, so that's a thing, by the way, folks, if you didn't know. Buffalo Bills use the old Isley Brothers song, Shout, except they changed the lyrics to The Bills Make Me Wanna Shout. And during the whole breakdown where you go, hey, you still do that part, but then the part where they go, hey, yeah, yeah, you're supposed to say, let's go, Buffalo. That's how it goes. They didn't, yeah, if they just dubbed in somebody, just, the Bills make me want to shout, kick my back. Yeah, it's just, the Bills make me want to. And then it just went back into the regular song. That would be good. But no, there was actually some guy, presumably a musician in Buffalo, but possibly not. Maybe just some studio musician from California who got paid big bucks to make this song about the Buffalo Bills. Oh, let's see if we can finish this off with a safety, guys. Nope. It's alright. Just don't give him a touchdown. He's just shaking his head the whole time. Just roll my eyes back and shout. There you go. 109 yards. 110 of them by, 110 of them by Thurman Thomas. -1 of them by Al Davis. 152 pass. 152. So that'd be 151. Although, no, Jim Kelly ran for 10 yards, didn't he? Yeah. So there's your breakdown. Thurman Thomas, 140 yards. Jim Kelly for about probably 12, maybe 13, and -1 yards. There we go. Let's go ahead and finish off the week here. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish off the week here. I'm going to go ahead and call this a session after this. I guess this is probably maybe only 2 games, but I guess that was all I was really promising. It is getting a little late in the evening, so that's where we want to be. But let's go ahead and take a look at our NFL standings, our NFL rankings. Yeah, you'll see now we are number 2 in offense, so now that we're a little bit closer to everybody else's schedule, hopefully everybody cycled through their first bye week at this point. We are now number 2 offense in NFL. But again, it is mostly through the overall good balance of passing and running. Oh, I gotta check my dang Skype sometime, though. It's true, I've been off Skype a lot lately. And we are the number 1 defense in the NFL. Who better? Nobody. Cornelius Bennett running away. The runaway leader in sack. Number 1 biggest D. The leader in sack. And the leading scorer. Buffalo's got everything wrapped up. Oh, and Thurman Thomas is back to being the leading rusher in the league. A lot of that is how much we were relying on him in the last game, but still. One of the biggest D, best sack, biggest sack, always scores the most. There we are. I mean, it's what we were all thinking. And yeah, after that game, not a great game for a passing team, so that's not going to be super up there. And again, for whatever reason, our QB doesn't count. That's all there is. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the team data, as long as we're up here. Jim Kelly is in average condition. Frank Reich is in excellent condition. Thurman Thomas is in average condition. Kenneth Davis. Yes, I was saying out, wasn't I? Oops. He's in average shape. Well, Power Mound Carwell Gardner. How's he 16, 44, 31? Ball control. He's I'm gonna go ahead and let Davis rest up and put Carwell Gardner in next game. I feel bad. Now I feel like he's just gonna get so demoralized because he had only one play that he had to make a shot, and it didn't go well, and so now immediately he's on the bench. Bobo's just a cruel coach, I guess. Anyways, I'll drop some save downs here. Save downs. Gonna drop some saves down here in a minute, but so far, you know, early times in the year yet, but Bobo dominating. The Bills dominating. The Bills make me want to shout. Kick my heels back and shout. Throw my head back and shout. Throw my hands back and shout. Come on now. Don't forget to say you will. Don't forget to say yeah, 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 yeah. Say you will. Come on now, baby. Say you will. Come on, come on. We can keep going, but I don't think anybody wants that. But when we come back next time, let's take a look at the schedule here anyways. We're going to be facing the Browns. Brown, 52 Brown, 52 Hut, etc. But that'll be week 7. But until then, though, this is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Tecmo Super Bowl. Just sort of vanished. My mind just went poof there for a second. Sorry. Let's Play Tecmo Super Bowl. Thanks very much for watching, everybody, and I'll see all of you next time. Bye for now.